Hey guys, it's Alana here. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Love from 3 Degrees of Love Divination. So I just wanted to come outside and, well, actually I came outside to go vote. Where I live, they have a separate the rec center that's separate in between the two building complex that I live in here. They have a voting center, so I went to do that, empty some recycling, decided to come out and just sit on the bench just here in the back. And I was talking to my mom earlier, and she reminded me of something, and I realized that I know now, well, not to say I didn't know before, but if you see the building that's actually right behind me, so not the one that's like right here, but this one over here, this building, which is not actually as close as it may look. Like I do have to like walk out of this complex, go past parking, and then walk to get to that building. Because there's actually a fence, I don't know if you can see it, that partitions where I am to where that building is. And anyway, that building over there, my mom had reminded me yesterday, the 27th of April, which is also, especially for those of you who may be observing Catholics, and depending on how much but Mercy Sunday. That's which is, was it, I guess, supposed to be a week or 2 weeks after, well, no, I think it's about a week after Easter. And my grandmother, my mom's mom, had passed on a Mercy Sunday. So 11 years to yesterday's date. Just sort of thinking, because for me, I guess April can be a bit tricky, because, well, besides Easter, right, we also had, this year would have been particularly difficult, because not only would it be that my grandmother, she was 99, by the way, she lived a full life, but her passing and all the events that surrounded that, and that was going on for me, but also the fact that for this particular year, because it's not the same every year, right, with Easter not always falling, because sometimes Easter can fall in March, sometimes it falls in April, but this year, towards the end of April, happened to also be my brother's and my dad's birthday, April 21st and 22nd, with my brother and my dad, for my brother first and then my dad. Of course, I don't really have contact with my brother. That's a whole other story in and of itself. But also, even in the 11 years, my grandmother passing, I also, survived watching my father slowly demise, mentally speaking. So that's also part of why I am such a strong mental health advocate, because not only was I, witnessing that and dealing with the family dynamics that surrounded that, but also dealing with my own mental health and how all of those things affected me. And, I'm still here. I'm still, still here showing up, doing my best to show up for myself while still doing the best that I can, and that I know I've always been called to do, and that's to show up for others. And it's through that I realize, yes, I am love. It takes an incredible amount of force and light to tread through the darkness and still be of love and light. And know that you are a warrior. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of dedication. That stuff doesn't, it's not easy. So, and when you feel like you're a solo warrior and, the support around you is minimal, it makes it all that much more harder. So, so for those of you who are showing up, even when others don't, for those of you who are showing up for yourself and for others, know that I stand with you, because this work isn't easy, and it's not for the faint of heart. And, I was just the other day, as I, reflecting on myself and reflecting on, the lessons that I've learned to date, and understanding what it means to be love and light, what it means to do the shadow work, what it means to check your ego and check yourself, because it's not just about doing the shadow work for the things that you went through and to make peace with it, but it's also doing the shadow work on yourself and where you yourself may fall short in the grand scheme of things. Because it's about balance. It's about recognizing the balance needed in humanity. No one is better than nobody else. We are all the same. And that's why I always say what I say at the end of my videos. It's why I always say to know that I am love. And if I can look at myself in the mirror on a regular basis every day and know that about myself, that I am made from love and that divine love flows through me, then you better damn sure that I'm recognizing that it flows in everyone, because we all come from one source. So there is no one that is greater than me. There's no one that is greater than you. We are all love. And to respect that and to treat each other with the same tenacity, the same conviction, the same understanding, and the same respect that we all want for ourselves, we must first always be willing to give it. And that has always been my motto, and it always will be my motto. So that is also why I do what I do. That is also why I'm committed to doing the work that I do. To fight the darkness so that we all can bask in the light. Because we all deserve it. We all deserve it. And yes, I'll quote from even Star Wars, and I will say, I embody the likeness of Luke Skywalker. I embody the likeness of Princess Leia. And I hope that you will too. Because if we all are going to have a fighting chance, we all have to work together. We all have to love each other. And to embrace and share the ability to hold space for one another. So with all that being said, I love you so, so much. As always, I am love and so are you. As I see myself as human, I know you are too. And so with all that being said, please remember to take care of yourself and each other. And while you're at it, don't forget about me too. Always remember to check your privilege and mind your magic. And don't forget to always live, listen, and learn. I love you. Bye.